It's cold world, Jermaine. Cold world, same thing, different frame. You dreamed it all up as a kid, now the dream got a name. Cold world. Fayetteville, born and raised with a state of ill. The kind of hunger that'll break a man or sharpen up his will. I was standing on the corner near the Exxon by the hill when I saw old Ray, my neighbor, said, "Lil' Jermaine, you still writing in that notebook?" I just nodded with a chill, felt the prophecy inside me like a promise to fulfill. Scuffed up Jordan 3s, the crease been creased since 98. Shooting hoops on rusty rims, the net was gone, but the faith was strong enough to carry what the circumstance couldn't erase. Real ones know the value isn't measured by the face of a watch or a chain. Now we measure by the grace of surviving every season. When the winners weren't your place, before the forest hills, before the 700 trees, before they called it legacy, I was down on bending knees, not praying for the riches, but the wisdom and the keys to translate all this pain into a purpose that could breathe. The streets don't owe you nothing, bro, the soil only feeds the root that pushes down what breaks the concrete when it bleeds. Cold world ain't a temperature, it's a frequency of truth. Dreamville is a state of mind, every scar is just a clue. And the only prophecy worth chasing is the one you already knew. Now I sit in the middle of the old school and the new wave, trying to teach the young kings, but they wanna be on SoundCloud fame. Renting Lambos for a video, the label pay the fee, but the loan come with interest, homie, nothing ever free. I've been watching from the Bishop Square. This rap game's like a chess, you can move like a pawn in charge. Just stay quiet and compress, and strike diagonal when they least expect the threat. The ones who rush the board, the loudest always seem to fold first. Let's be clear, see I rock without a chain, cause my neck already carries weight, the burden of the generation, and I'm learning how to translate every whisper to the middle child who doesn't fit the narrative. You need someone who can bridge the gap, I'll be comparative. The features that they worship, ice and rending whips and hype, that's a mirror with a crack in it, a temporary type. Real ones build cathedrals out of every sacrifice. Move the rook, then move the knight, watch them scramble, roll the dice. I ain't angry, I'm ascended, there's a difference in the climb. Middle of the pack in public, top of mind in real time. Some nights I sit in silence, no production, no pretense, just meditation in the memories that don't make any sense. The fame put me in a room with everything that I desire, and still I felt the hollowness of somebody who was tired. So I studied all the stages, turned the ego down to low. Learned that losing your identity is how the lost ones go. Checked in on the mirror, not the one that tells you lies, the one inside the chest behind the confident disguise. If you listening out there and the crown is feeling heavy, set it down a minute, breathe, you don't have to be ready. J World got no rush, we build deliberating slow, cause the tree that weathers every storm is the one with the deepest roots below. Yeah, now we back and the drums hit different when you earn the right to speak. I've been working in the dark so long, I almost missed the light this week, but mama always said the sun comes back regardless of the rain. And the Ville always loved me even when I wore the shame. So to every seed I planted through a microphone and pen, know the roots we build in silence are the ones that won't bend. To my family, to my people, y'all the reason I began. Before Dreamville was a label, it was just a little man with a journal and a hunger and a vision and a plan, telling God I don't know how, but best believe I can. So I pass the torch with purpose, and I pass it with a smile, knowing every generation gotta walk their own mile. The advice, stay low, stay true, keep the soul sanctified. And remember, the awards don't love you back, let your work decide. I grew up in a city where the concrete swallowed dreams. The difference between me and the lost ones, I learned that roots don't need sunlight to believe. Yeah, that's for the real ones. Shout out Dreamville, the whole family. Bass, you know what it is, Jay, my boy, Kai's Omen, Earth Gang, all of the Ville, Ibrahim's loot, everybody out here building. This is what meditation sound like. This is what Fayetteville sounds like. what surviving sounds like. Cold world,